How long do you guys think you're gonna make it for Inktober? I'm trying to make it at least a week. At least maybe 2 weeks would be nice. But I feel like if you and I just color together, if you and I just finish some of the ideas that I had for whatever word we're using, I think we can make it pretty far. So today's word was pumpkin. And I feel like everybody talks about the spirit of Halloween. No. There's two. There's two spirits. Trick or treat. One gives you a treat. They're safe. But the other one will trick you. So I have these ideas. We're going to finish it. They have cute little outfits. We'll make them together. This is going to be fun. Every Halloween, these two spirits get together. And it's a different theme every year. This one is pumpkin. This one is going to be pumpkin. And I am using a white colored pencil because I think that looks like a glowy effect. I think that's pretty. I'm still going to use a gel pen after, but I feel like you have to figure out where they are. You have to know what the signs are. Every year it's something. It could be skeletons. It could be mummies. Today it's pumpkins. Listen, the goal is to avoid them. You don't want to run into one of them. You won't know which one it is until they tell you. Keep your eyes on those pumpkins. Always know when there's a jack-o'-lantern. If you think for a moment, oh, I don't remember this pumpkin having a face, run. Get out of there. If you see a face on the jack-o'-lantern and you say, did I carve that face? You didn't. They did it. Leave. They're so tricky and they love to have fun, but it's at your expense. If you go down a neighborhood and the only theme is pumpkins, if there's only jack-o'-lanterns, no other Halloween decoration, it's a warning sign. You can avoid them if you know what to look for. And everyone thinks they're just a myth. It's them. They're in the area. You have to go. Turn around now. They're definitely sister spirits. I wouldn't call them twins. Honestly, who knew drawing pumpkins was this fun? Especially when we're shading them like this is so cool to me. What? But I will say this. Trick or treat is only the basic terminology. The treat is good fortune. Something good will happen in your life that you need. But the trick, this is why we avoid them. It's not worth it. It is not worth it. The trick could be anything. It could be anything. They could change your appearance. Your wife no longer recognizes you. They could make you forget something important. They could teleport you to a far corner of the earth. How are you getting back home when you don't even know where you are? Don't engage with them. Look for the jack-o'-lanterns. You'll know that they're there. It must be horrifying to look up and one of them is smiling down at you. Trick or treat. And you have to wonder which one. But if you're really unlucky, if you're truly unlucky, you'll get both. And they'll let you pick one. And then whatever befalls you is your fault. Listen, that little gel pen on the side of the cheek. When I tell you that's money for me, I love that look so much I could cry. Listen, this looks so good. You've got that old tattered witch's hat and she generates pumpkins. But they move. The faces change. They look at you. They snap a little bit. I love this. I just feel like when you go out, right, with your friends and it's Halloween night, at least one of them knows the old wives' tale. They know about them. But there will be so many non-believers in that group. So I just imagine you're neutral. You've never really heard, but one of your friends is saying, hey, are you guys seeing a lot of jack-o'-lanterns or is it just me? And everybody's like, oh, not this again. And you just look at them and you're like, what? And they're like, look at that pumpkin. It didn't have a face before. And you're like, hey, this guy is tired. He might need to go home. And when he leaves, when he asks you to come with him, turn around, go back, let's hit another neighborhood, and you don't listen. Or maybe you would. I hope you would. Or maybe you've got one person in the group that's leading you to them on purpose. They're in need of good fortune. And they're willing to risk all of you for it. I don't know. I can just imagine. Careful who you go trick-or-treating with, I guess. You just never know. Or maybe, just maybe, your group is unlucky and you get both. And it's time to pick one of them. And half the group says, no, it's the one with the hat. It's got to be the one with the hat. And the other half says, no, it can't be her. It's the one with the orange hair. And they're splitting up, and now it's your turn to decide. Listen, if they were real, you wouldn't catch me on Halloween night. You would not catch me on Halloween night. And I bet they do everything in their power to keep you from catching on. They'll change each other's looks. They'll try to look like each other. And they're both so friendly, so outgoing. They smile down at you with these big glittering eyes as they wait for your decision. And for a moment, it feels like you can trust them. But we both know you can't. Comment down below, because I need to know, if you had to choose, if they both came before you, which one are you picking? And I bet the severity of their power, how mean they are, how kind they are, all depends on people's Halloween spirit. Because some people, they start early. They start so early. September hits, fall starts coming, the leaves change, and the skeletons are going up. The earlier people start, the stronger they become. Remember that year we had all those killer clowns in the woods? That would have been a terrible year for them to have been walking around in Halloween. And I bet, don't even get me started on the people who are late to take down those decorations. I love drawing the jack-o'-lantern faces, by the way. But if you leave those decorations up, they'll linger. Don't put your neighborhood in danger. But this is so fun, making the little faces. I've never made a jack-o'-lantern before. Because honestly, they rot and then you have to throw them out and it makes me sad. But never mind that. It's still so fun. Look how cute that is. You know what it is? It's the fact that we're shading the pumpkins and then making the face. It's just so... Doesn't that look good? It's so satisfying. It makes layering fun. And then you put a cute little face on there. Like the triangle eyes. Aww. Also, I bet pumpkin carving takes forever. Or at least it would for me, because imagine putting in all that effort and then you don't even like the end result. Like, come on. And I don't want them to be like, jump scare, now you're stuck with me, make a decision. I feel like they catch your eye and they hold it. And they just look at you curiously, and you've got the choice. This is your only chance to run away. And if you don't do it, it's your fault now, isn't it? Oh, but it's so tricky. When they hold your eye contact, they're so encouraging. They send you little smiles. You take a step towards them, and they grin in delight. They're thrilled. Who wouldn't want that? And I bet they have hypnotic voices, and their eyes glow a little bit, and they say, "Are you afraid?" And you'll nod your head. You're too scared to speak, aren't you? And then I'm sure they'll cackle. At some point, it gets a little spooky, and they tell you that you should be. And I bet the trick one, I don't think she's always wicked. Some days she has a nice time, and she feels bad for people. And I bet she says stuff like, "Oh, I wish you would have run away." And these cute little pumpkin staffs, I feel like once it's time, once you've made your decision, once you've figured out which one that they are, I bet these pumpkin staffs, they change color a little. They get darker. The wood is rotting. It's twisting. That pumpkin starts blowing up. It's gigantic. What's happening? I would never want to see them. If these OCs were real, you could not catch me on the streets in October. But that's all I feel for this top set. It's really the bottom girls that I want to work on. This is cute. And I want them to have like unassuming appearances. They don't want to scare you away too much. That would spoil their fun. It's cute and I like it. I just want the gel pen that we had on the side of their cheeks. So pretty. Let's put it on the pumpkins. Just a little bit of shine, a little glimmer. Something to catch your eye and make you wish it hadn't. I know we're making up prompts, but I really like drawing pumpkins. And you better be worried, because I really would put pumpkin in the background of everything. The word could be skeleton, and I'm going to draw a pumpkin in the corner. Like, y'all might have to watch out for this one. Oh, it could be like hidden pumpkins. In the video, I'll hide a pumpkin somewhere. I don't know. Thank you guys for watching. I will say this. I think that most videos aren't going to be this long, because I don't want to burn out. And maybe we could do like maybe 5 or 6 minute videos, because we're doing this every single day, you know? I don't know. I say that. We'll see how we do. We'll see what happens. Bye.